Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Winter.
And I'm Shy.
And today we're going to be going over a lot of things. And obviously we're dressed in our Halloween costumes because today is Halloween. Today is Halloween, even though tomorrow you guys will be watching this. We're filming on Halloween.
We're filming on Halloween and we're filming 2 episodes today, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We are filming 2 episodes today. And our next guest for the podcast is Hi, my name is T. So check in for that next week. Yeah. Do you want to tell the people what you are for Halloween?
I am a leopard, a cheetah. I don't know which one it is, but I'm one of them, and yeah.
And I'm a roach.
Because I'm a fiery cat.
And I am literally a roach, so. And I made my own antennas.
Why
so.
you didn't bring your glasses?
I think I left them at my man's house.
Yeah.
I got to check my house.
The weekend.
What do you mean?
Like, we didn't even go over our weekend.
No, we have to go over everything. It's been a lot. So, yeah. So this week was a lot.
You had a Halloween party.
Yeah.
She had a Halloween party. And,
Barely a Halloween party.
What happened? Yeah, we actually really didn't even talk about this either.
So, okay. So as you guys know, I was going to throw a Halloween party with my man. We went out there. Keep in mind, I made him be in control of invites, obviously, because I'm like, invite all your teammates, their girlfriends, whatever. I knew he was not on top of it the way I needed him to be on top of it. But I didn't know just how terribly he was not on top of it. So we had a Halloween party. He flew my friends in. And
he flew them in?
Yes.
Nice.
And we spent hella money on the house. Well, he spent hella money on the house. And 2 people came.
Two of his people, or 2 people in general? Like,
no,
2 people brought
his,
2 people?
2 of his people. But like, I was like, yo, dead ass. I was like, did you like check in with people to like, you know, be like, hey, like just remind you. He's like, well, I told them once. Like, I don't know what else. Huh? He
Boy
like
math.
Boy math. Mentioned it to them once. He's like, they're going to come if they want to come. I'm like, you have to like be like,
all right, so this is what we did.
yeah, so this is the day. Like, make sure you wear a costume. Like, make sure you come. Like,
we gonna have games and drinks.
Yeah,
we're gonna like just hype it up.
Yeah, like what? Oh my God. So that was really irritating, but it actually ended up being a really great trip because the house that we got was so beautiful, and it ended up just being like this peaceful weekend with like friends. We were like roasting s'mores by the campfire.
That is so cute.
There was a pond. We were painting all together, playing drinking games. So it kind of turned out more of like a bonding, like friend, like trip. And
which is sweet.
Yeah, which is actually, it was good. I think that we all had fun, and even though it wasn't what we expected, it turned out really good.
Wait, whose idea was it to plan that? Like, whose idea was it for the Halloween party?
Mine.
Okay, so you are kind of responsible for the invites and stuff like that too.
Who, me?
In that situation,
I don't know anybody there. He was. I
So
don't
it's
know.
like his
I don't
kind of
know. Not
teammate
one
situation?
person there. Yeah, like he knew.
Who all came
2 of his
on your side?
2 of his
on
teammates.
your side, who all came?
Oh, it was me, Rhythm, and Dom.
Okay, that's cute.
And he flew them out, and then like a couple other my homegirls couldn't make it, but I was like, whatever, you know, it'll probably be hella people, whatever. So it's really not that big of a deal. But I mean, it was irritating. Me and him were arguing, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, you just had my friends fly out here. Why did we spend all this damn money? Like, for you to just not be on top of the one task that I just needed you to be on top of. So that was really irritating. And then he had made us move the party from a Tuesday to a Monday because he's like, we're not going to be able to drink or anything on Tuesday. So you made me move the party to a day that we were flying in.
Did y'all have like decorations and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like we were in costumes, decorations, like
I'm crying.
prepared for a Halloween
and
party.
then you hear like little crickets after.
Yeah, like meh. It was actually so terrible. But then we all ended up having hella fun the night of the party anyways, because there was like an indoor pool. We all got drunk as hell and just like went crazy and like we're in the indoor pool. So we really did end up having hella fun, but it just wasn't what we planned.
Well, he gets an A for effort though. At least he, you know, like, and he dressed up with
he
you,
didn't
which
even
was cute.
make that much of an. Let me not be ungrateful.
That's
Never mind.
fine. It
I'm not gonna
happens.
say that. It's okay. We worked through the argument, so it's fine. I just was like,
Yeah.
you know how I am. I like things done a certain way.
We are both type A when it comes to like planning. Like I'm like, this is how I want it done. This is what I want to do. If I'm putting this amount forward, you do this. I like to give people jobs to do. And it's like, if you don't do your one job, I'm like, I feel like you only had one job.
And I get irritated. Oh my God, I get so irritated. Especially if you're not on time, if you're late, if you're a flake. Please, just stop.
I'm always be a little late. I've been trying to work on that though. The more I try to work on being on time is the later I get. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah.
But I haven't been doing much. I just been working this whole. I'm ready for Halloween to be over with. Honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
I've been working nonstop.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I feel like I've been celebrating Halloween for 2 weeks now. And I'm like, should I even go out tonight? I don't know, but we shall see.
Oh, yeah. We didn't go to horror nights. We went to.
Which is going to be on the Patreon.
Yeah, we went to the haunted hayride, which was not, it was PG-13 for children. In a sense, kind of, but we was like,
it was whack.
It was whack, but I had fun. I love environments of stuff. I'll be in an environment like, I love it here. I love the smell of outside fun. You know what I'm saying? Or just like a good time.
Which is a smell.
Which was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. I mean, I still had fun, even though the actual
we're on the Patreon
thing itself was kind of trash.
It was just like, I want to be scared. I want them to choke me, punch me up. I want my stomach to feel like it's about to fall out of my asshole. I'm so afraid. You know what I mean?
No, actually, I feel the same way. If I'm going to go to like something haunted and horror, I want to be scared as hell. I want to be frightened. I wasn't scared. I was scared one time, and
we were both scared. She punched me in the goddamn lip at one point.
I punched her in the damn face, guys. But
because we were both scared. I was just talking. I was like, ain't nothing going on. And then this lady came out of nowhere and was like, well.
Right. And we were like, okay, she actually did get us. But yeah, besides that, it was a very, what is the word I'm trying to use? Oh my God. Am I having a Wendy Williams moment?
You're not dressed up as a Statue of Liberty.
It was a very interesting. Oh my God! And it was a Halloween episode that happened to her. What the hell? It was a very interesting week, to say the least. I don't know how many of you guys saw it. Probably all of y'all. But Ice Spice dragged me on Twitter, and it was all over the blogs, and it was really funny. So we're gonna talk about that. I feel like I should take my roach ears off for this, because I'm about to be serious. Be like this. Because I'm about to get serious in this.
I think it might be even funnier when you talking about this.
Look, bitch.
With the roach.
Should I keep these on to talk my shit?
I mean, if you can take them off. They'll be like, okay. I'm going to just be here like this. I'm like, I could be Tarzan and Jane. I could be a leopard. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Y'all know we filmed this for Halloween.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to keep them on because it's just so on brand for me. So basically, I had tweeted on Twitter, and I was like, keep in mind, I'm tired of talking about this already because
we talked about it on Patreon.
We talked about it on the Patreon. So please go subscribe to the Patreon. If y'all want firsthand tea when it's still fresh, when it's still hot, please just go subscribe to the Patreon for it. But we do have to talk about it, obviously, on the podcast because, we got to go over our weekend stuff. Mm-hmm. So even though I'm over it, we still got to, get into it. So, I tweeted.
I pulled it up.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah.
What did I say? Exactly word for word.
She tweeted exactly word for word. Rob him sis tweeted on her Twitter.
That's me.
She said, I feel like Ice Spice went silent after she signed with Nicki. I wonder why. I miss her. LOL.
And Ice Spice said,
this why you stay getting dragged. Crybaby, no career, having ass bitch. I miss you too. LOL.
Yeah. So obviously, I was on a flight when I saw her response because I had just like blank brain tweeted that. And just when you have a thought, you just post it on Twitter, like literally no malicious intent. And I was boarding my flight to come back to LA, and I saw her tweet me, and I was like, is this really her?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, So I responded, and I was like, I wasn't even coming for you.
The response was, damn, I wasn't even coming at you. What did I strike?
Yeah, like what nerve did I strike within you for you to just snap out and be a weirdo? And then on top of that, obviously she has all the barbs that are behind her because of her Nicki cosign or whatever. So the barbs are hella delusional. Like, I don't care what anybody says. The barbs are hella delusional. So they're going to be like, nah, Winter knew what she was saying and da-da-da. I wasn't saying anything. Y'all are delusional, and y'all live for beef with female rappers and people on the internet and stuff like that. And it's like, even though I really didn't mean anything, she really let the barbs gas her up because it just got taken hella far. And then she went back the next day and doubled down. Cause I'm in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if I tell her it wasn't even like that, maybe she in her head is gonna be like, oh damn, my bad. But she doubled down and was liking tweets and shit of people talking shit. And to me, I'm like, you're just hella weird. I think that when everybody saw that tweet, everybody was like, huh?
That was my initial reaction. Y'all know I don't have a Twitter. So she sent me the screenshots, and I was like, wait, who? Who is this? I had to go on another Twitter account, and like Google it. I'm like, is this really like Ice Spice responding? Because Ice Spice don't respond to nothing. So that's why it was so, for one, to me, I felt like it was kind of off brand. And then for two, it was just like, the energy just seemed so like misplaced. I was just confused about the whole thing. I was like,
I was like, huh?
Shit, Capricorn should be minding her business to me. So
I mean, that shit was weird as hell. Honestly, it just made me look at her like, you're just a weirdo. Like, I'm gonna be real. And then it's like, talking about no career having ass, clearly you know exactly who I am. We've never met. We've never had a conversation. No career having ass. You saw my tweet that I didn't even at you, wasn't even trying to be funny. And you saw my tweet out of the hundreds of tweets that you probably get a day, probably saying way worse shit to you, and you decided to respond to me. First of all, you know exactly who I am. You know that I've had a career for 10 years consistently, and I've been able to remain relevant for this 10 years, doing whatever my heart desires. Literally, I do whatever I want to do. I wrote 2 books in 2 years. I was on television. I have a podcast. I've had multiple stores. I've made so much money. Like, I can't even, like, it's mind-boggling to me, because it's like, girl, what? Like, you're just weird. And then I feel like she's a bandwagon type too, which is sad, because it's like, I feel like I always supported her, but it's like,
you did. I remember
I always have supported Ice Spice. I've always said I like her music. I've always openly said that, even when people were calling her shit trash because she can't write and all this stuff. Like, I still was like, you know, it's not supposed to be like good writing. It's supposed to be, you know, something to shake your ass to. But I just think that some people are bandwagoners when it comes to hating on me, because obviously they see the internet dragging me from time to time. And like, the only reason why I get dragged the way I do is because that's what people are. They're sheep. They're bandwagoners. They're not going to make their own educated opinion. They're going to just go off of what everybody is saying, and they're too scared to go against it. And then her little barracuda mouth ass homegirl wanted to come and co-sign it. Keep in mind, I'm talking about this girl named Cleo. I'm not even gonna say her whole name, but this girl named Cleo. Keep in mind, me and Cleo used to follow each other on Instagram years ago, and we would talk back and forth in the DMs. Oh, sis that. She used to, oh, sis this, and blah, 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 you know, respond to each other's stories, like, was cool. And then I guess she got her page deleted or something, and then I just never even like looked for it, and we never talked. And Cleo was like, laugh my ass off. You woke up on HOTS today. I lived, talking back to Ice Spice. And I was like, hold on, you sound like a clown, because here's a screenshot of you begging me for you to repost this video for you in 2019. And I know it's in 2019, but that was the only DMs I had, because her original page had got deleted. And it was like, you used to be on. So like, now all of a sudden, because the internet has turned against me, that's funny, and drag her, sis. And on top of that, Cleo's gonna respond and say, I don't even you as a person. Where's the modeling contract? Where's the TV shows? What do you even do? All you are is a fat ass. And like,
she said all that. I didn't see that.
saying all that. And then I'm just like, first of all, what are you talking about? Where's the modeling contracts? I have made well over at least probably $1 million from Instagram alone over the years, with contracts, without contracts, whatever you want to say it. Over the last almost 10 years, can't even tell you how many TV shows I have turned down. And first of all, y'all know me from TV originally. When I was on television, bitches was damn near in Pampers watching me on TV doing my fucking thing. I popped off when you was still in the house. But luckily, I'm strong enough to know that it's just because I know you hoes is jealous. And like, that just is what it is. Like, hoes is mad, hoes is bandwagoners. And I'm always hella humble. I'm always hella funny. I don't really like, even if I come off like I have my own back, I feel like I could pop my shit a lot more. I could do a lot more. I could clout chase a lot more off of people that I've dated or things that I've done. And I don't, because that's not even in my personality.
I mean, you obviously are still relevant, because it was like, this has been blown completely out of proportion, but it's obviously that you have been watched, you are known, you are in this limelight. Everything that you kind of do goes viral in a sense. So it is, I personally don't think you said anything wrong. I did it. Like, I really don't. I think you use Twitter for what it's used for, intrusive thoughts or just thoughts in general, things that are going through your mind. I don't think anything was wrong with what you said. I think that people have a problem with the messenger. Yeah. And I think 100%. That people are going to always sometimes have a problem with the messenger. And my thing is that, looking at it from a different perspective too, is like, maybe some country shit might have been first, for one, I think a hit dog gonna holler. But two, I also think that maybe that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. You never know how much she has been seeing certain things.
Or she might be insecure about that or something.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like...
And I had no idea. Like, I don't know about maybe this is some insecurity that you have or some shit. And maybe I struck a nerve. But I'm like, I was just trying to figure out when...
Yeah, because she's probably like, I am doing, bitch, I'm just on SNL. I'm like, I can understand her perspective on it, but it's just like, to me, it was so just like off-brand of who she is. And that's why everybody was just like in a frenzy over it, because it's like, she don't respond to nothing.
But that's also to be able
to respond to this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's also interesting.
Sorry.
Is to show that you are relevant. You do still have, you know what I'm saying?
I just think it's interesting because it'd be a lot of shade within like the rap girl community.
Yeah.
And a lot of be putting ats on it, but it's just like, oh, I feel like I could put an at on this because I know the internet be bandwagon hating on this, so let me just spaz out for no reason. To me, like, it sucks because it's like, I feel like I always supported her, and yeah, that's just how I feel. But I mean,
and you have a right to feel the way you feel. You know what I can't stand is when people are like, you can't be mad at somebody's response, and it's just like, I can't control their response. I can't control that, but I can't be mad at it because it's like, I didn't even mean to be that. I didn't even mean for it to be all of that. So
and
it's just like,
God damn.
Yeah, it's just like I can understand that. I mean, you never really know what she's going through behind closed doors or what she's like.
And nor do I care now. So, I mean, also, I think just like her little bandwagon minion like really rubbed me the wrong way because it's just like, it's just so irritating. And I think I had said on Twitter, I was like, I would slap the shit out of you. And I think I don't know, I'm pretty sure she did because somebody sent it to me in the DM, but I'm pretty sure she responded with like an old fight of me from BGC, like basically trying to imply that I can't fight. And I'm just like, it's just so tired that people always say the same things about me. Something about Bad Girls Club and something about my race, which the did say both of those things. She's like, oh, I'm not, going back and forth with it. You want to be black. And it's like, y'all literally know that I don't want to be black. All I want to be is what I am, which is a biracial woman. And y'all just twist that shit and turn that shit every which way but right. And you are always wrong. It's like y'all run with this lie and you guys run with this false ass narrative. It's like y'all have nothing real to say about me. What you could say about BGC is what I lost a fight on BGC almost 10 years ago. Okay, so check my track record outside of BGC. How many bitches have I beat up then? Like, what does that even mean on an edited television show? Like, does that mean that you're not going to get your ass whooped? I'm confused. I just don't know. But it just, I don't know. It's just tiring. The internet is tiring.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like the trajectory that you're going towards isn't even to... I get what you're saying, you slept shut, but it's just like, at the end of the day, let that just be what it is, because it is tiring, it is exhausting, it is, and at the end of the day, it does affect you to a certain extent when you have so many people doing that. So it's just like, let that shit go, let it be what it is. If you want to say Ice Spice was weird for that in that moment, let her just be weird. Let her be weird on her own and do her own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that it upset me like I think it was the night of, I was on the phone with like my boo and like I just got upset, and not even because of anything that them hoes said. It was really more so just like, I feel like I just am tired of people trying to play with me. Yeah. Because I know who I am as a person. Like, first of all, I don't deserve to be played with at all. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not a bad person. I've been through hella shit in my life. I feel like I've always been a real ass bitch. And like, I think that I genuinely really do say people are jealous. Like, people really are jealous. They're jealous that I'm pretty. They're jealous that I'm funny. They're jealous that I'm smart. They're jealous that I can remain relevant and not even have to try. They're jealous because my personality radiates and theirs does not. And like, I have to know those things deep within myself. And like, yes, I have to be humble with it, but also like when people are attacking you constantly, you do kind of have to be like, hype yourself up, and this is why they're doing it. You get what I mean?
And I said this earlier too, it's just like, you do have to be aware that you are relevant, and the things that you do say do bring traction. So it's like, regardless of, like, I could say something and it won't be deemed, or it won't be put on the same blogs, the same relevancy as what you say. So it's just like how, when I said earlier, like the Summer Walker situation, how Summer Walker came, like, said the Krishan thing. Now they full-fledged beefing.
Summer Walker made a video.
She made a video, like, you know, of that millions of other people have made, of the same video that millions of other people have made about Krishan. And Krishan took it offensively because she was like, bitch, a million other people could do that, but you in this certain type of light and you doing it. She's like, I could be saying certain shit about you So I look really pretty.
I mean, I do kind of like, and this is probably the only moment this will ever happen. Like, no shade, but I actually do kind of understand where Krishan is coming from, though, because it's like
she put that tooth in. She's such a pretty girl.
She is.
She's so
honestly, Krishan is really pretty, and I'm so
when
happy.
When that tooth is out, she just be seeming to me. Like, she just be seeming off. Too off. But when that tooth is in, I'm like, okay, she got some sense to her.
She is so pretty, and I'm so happy she put that damn tooth back in her mouth. But no, with the Summer Walker thing, I can understand that because it's like, also, my kid is in this, and even if she did make a mistake, like with her baby, like doing a back bend in Walmart or whatever. But I mean, she even said like, I know I messed up, like, you know, I'm learning, like, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. And I don't agree with a lot of the things that she does, but I mean, she's right. That is hurtful to have somebody on that level to like kind of make a joke at a low moment from you. You get what I mean? So I do understand that.
So you don't think yours is similar to the thing that you tweeted is similar to that?
No, because I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I wasn't even really trying to be funny towards Ice Spice. So no, it's not the same thing. And yeah, like absolutely not. I don't have well, she don't have no kids, but I don't have her baby in no video or nothing like that. And I've Summer Walker too, but I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, we have to think about things that we do a little bit harder because, you know, people are watching us and will take it offensively. And it, I can honestly say, like, even sometimes
people will probably think you could have left the Nicki Minaj part out.
Well, I didn't. And that's what I meant. So, okay. Like, no, I'm not gonna, and I don't want to, and I don't care. But no, I can understand that though, because sometimes even when stuff be going viral with me on like blogs and stuff, like I'll see other like influencers or like music artists and stuff like that, like, you know, state their opinion. And like sometimes it does kind of hurt your feelings a little bit because it's like you are kind of like my peer in this industry, and it's hurtful because now it's like I can never listen to your music. I could never laugh at any videos of you. Yeah. So I do kind of understand that, like, just as a peer in an industry, in the industry as a whole, doesn't matter if I don't do music anymore or whatever the case. It is, you know, it is hurtful.
We do got to drop a freestyle now.
Yeah, we got to drop a diss track, y'all. No, we did a freestyle on freaking the Patreon. We're so dumb. We don't take shit serious. But
I know we don't. So it's like, so going forward from this, do you feel like you still listen to her music?
I mean, I don't think I really have a choice. I think that it's going to be, you know, in places, and yeah, you know, I'm going to try not to be. I mean, there's other.
If you were to see her in person, would it be beef, or would you just be like, so what's up? Would you? What do you?
If I was to see her friend in person, I feel like I would want to smack the dog shit out of her little rat dog ass. I know we are, but you know what's a fight when it's just a slap. But with Ice Spice, I'm pretty sure she has a lot of security now. But no, I don't think it's that deep. I don't have a problem with her. Like I don't really have a problem with her. But like I always say, she tried it, and like I always say, if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. So it's not like that really, but. Yeah. With the other girl, yeah, it's definitely like that. You're a weirdo and a loser, and you're always going to be a dick rider next. So, yeah.
So that's what's happening on Twitter. We also have a lot of other things that have been going on Twitter, too.
Yeah. Let's start
with... you know what I wanted to talk about, too, though? What annoys me...
What?
Is that, and this is something to do... I mean, I guess we in the Rap Girlies beef now. No, I'm just kidding. But...
No, we're in the Rap Girlies beef. We need to drop a diss track.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not in that. We're just, honestly, we're doing our job in a sense now. This is our job, to talk about things. But you know what I've noticed, and I've gotten annoyed with lately?
What?
Is that the clothing arguments. The beef between clothes, the beef between who wore it first, or the True Religion, the outfits.
With the rap girls?
The rap girls. I'm like, why can't they just get along?
The beef amongst the rap girls is so crazy. It's so deep, but it's crazy because it really is only made that big by the fans.
The fan base is insane. Yeah, it is. It's just like they pit people
against each other. And that's what even I felt like with this whole situation. I'm like, why are you letting these fans gas you up? You're letting them tell you that I was trying to be funny when I just said I wasn't. So it's like, okay, dragged, whatever.
Yeah.
Just the fans are, especially those fans. I'm sorry. I do not like Barbs. I'm sorry, I don't.
I feel like...
I don't. And honestly, I know that because I had like tweeted something like that, and somebody was like, oh, like I'm a Barb too, but I'm a fan of yours too. And like, I really do appreciate you guys. And I'm not specifically trying to come for y'all, because if you a fan of me, you at least got a little bit of sense. But I think that there are a lot of delusional Barbs out there, and they are really negative, evil-spirited people who just want drama constantly amongst women. And specifically the rap girly. So
yeah, it's insane. It's like get another pastime at this point if that's all you focusing on and fixating on. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, look, I can't look. For me personally, I'm not the best dressed person in the world, so I'd be looking and taking like little bits and pieces from everybody. I'm like, just let everybody wear what they want to wear at this point.
Yeah, who fucking cares? God damn, literally, who fucking cares, bro? Like, it's so irritating.
It's all true religion.
It's so irritating. I think, whoa. Yeah, they'll be like, well, she wore this in 2001.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares when the bitch
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I see a tall influencer with curly hair, light skin, knows how to dress really well, if I see myself being in those pieces, I will try to take every single thing that she wore because I don't really know how to put shit together. I could wear something and look nice, but I don't know how to style it that much.
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of been going on for years, like with Lil' Kim and then Nicki Minaj coming in the scene, and then when Cardi came in the scene, and then it's like,
all, I mean, shit's recycled.
Lotto, and like,
it's like at the end of the day, just kumbaya.
Why can't everybody just get along? Literally.
There's whole genocides going on that we need to focus on.
Yeah, and we're over here arguing about if somebody was trying to be funny and who wore True Religion first.
Kim, there are people dying.
Yeah, literally. But also another thing that's been going on, which has actually been, really circulating, is Dwight Howard and his whole team.
Homosexuals.
I mean, I've met Dwight Howard a couple times, a few times, and he's cool.
Of course he could be cool.
I don't think that... I mean, honestly, here's my thing about it. Here's my damn thing about it. Who cares who that man is sleeping with? At the end of the damn day, y'all think that every athlete is going to be straight? Like, why do you think that every athlete is going to be straight? Do you know how many freaking men are in the NBA and in the NFL, and y'all think in your mind that not one of them is gay? There's like one NFL player that's out openly as gay.
So what's going on right now with Dwight Howard is that he's having a lawsuit pending against him to say that he had forced himself onto someone, or had forced someone to do sexual acts on him, and they didn't want to. So kind of like, touched him wrongly and stuff like that. So that's what he's going through right now. So they said text messages, if you haven't seen, text messages have been exposed.
Wait, what did the text say? I didn't see the
text say, this is what's really circulating. The text say, I'm not gay, I'm just into freaky shit. That's a transgender. Was it a transgender or was it? I don't know. But it was a man, and it was like, let me see pictures of that dick.
I mean, I get that.
And then with an eggplant, you get that.
Yeah,
that's gay. That is gay.
I mean,
what? How do you get that? That's
stupid because you watch gay porn sometimes and you're not gay. So you're just if you're.
Who are you talking about? Me?
Yes.
Okay, he's not. He wants to see that dick. He wants to suck it. One of the things was like he sucked his dick.
Well, no, that makes you bi. I don't think it's gay. It definitely makes you bi, for sure. If he don't see himself marrying a man.
He like boys.
Yes, and people can be bisexual.
Yeah, he could be a bisexual, but just admit it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is with that whole situation is just like.
But we don't know when them texts is from. Them texts might have been before he was able to,
What I will say, I like how Dwight Howard is going about it. He's just like,
look, Dwight, you could call me. No, I'm just kidding. Forgot I got a man. My bad. Just kidding.
What I do like about that he's doing, he's just addressing it in a sense of like, look, I can do whatever I want. Yeah. I can be like, it's my bedroom. What's weird about y'all is that y'all are so curious about what goes on behind closed doors in my bedroom. And I can understand that wholeheartedly. But to me, it's just like, you a man and you like boys. You gay. I'm just kidding. That's that's a Tubi. No, that's a Tubi video.
I thought that was from the Moondogs. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Everybody has their own opinion. A lot of people think that bi men are just gay. I think that men can be bi. And like I said, who really cares?
I think that men can be bi, but I do think that I lean more towards. You're a little gay if you ask me, but
he was engaged.
Is he engaged?
To a woman. Yes, I've seen him with his girlfriend.
It probably didn't even work out because he really wants what he wants. Honestly,
or he just wants both.
Maybe I feel like you get the best of both worlds. If
I know he likes women
with a penis. Still,
I know for a fact he likes women. And
cancellation-ish?
What?
I said you can have the best of both worlds if he marries a transgender with a penis. Still, is that cancel worthy?
Yes, canceled. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't mean to be cancel-worthy or ignorant or biased, but I do have my feelings and opinions about it. I don't have a problem with gay men. I do have a problem with being DL and down low. I do think that's a little where it's different. I feel like you should have open transparency
but I don't
in any
think
relationship
he's
that you're
down
in.
low. I don't think he's that down low.
He talks to the people that he wants to talk to about
I
it.
don't think he's like fully down low.
And I can respect that.
Yeah.
If he don't want the rest of the world in his business, that's on him.
Yeah, I think that he's just down low to the world, which is fair because it's like we don't go around, well, I do, but we don't go around like talking about our sex life openly all the time. Like, you know, like that's not like a public thing, especially for like an athlete. Like athletes aren't just like, I like a couple fingers
get canceled for that. Yeah,
of my ass. Like, no, nobody's gonna say that as an athlete. But
that
honestly,
toxic masculinity.
Yeah, honestly, I hope that Dwight Howard's openness to talk about his sexuality and just kind of, you know, what I do in my bedroom is not your business. I hope that trickles down to more men and more athletes because quite frankly, we do know that a lot of these athletes and stuff, they do be down low for sure. And I know of a few for sure. So,
yeah, me too. Yeah. You know what's crazy? If I were to date somebody like that, I'm not going to lie to you. All it takes is one rumor for me to be like,
yeah. No, I'm going to need you to be honest. To me, it would be the lying. To me, it would be the lying. Don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth. You got a cool bitch on your arm, you know? But
I'm down with whatever. Oh, but there's something. I mean, honestly, this segment is all about Twitter, basically, at the end of the day. There's another debate going on around Twitter. It's the first date. Would you go on a date? And
I need to take my damn roach ears off. It's like, annoying my head.
The dates that you would go on, and they're like, I don't want to go first date. I don't want to go on cheesecake. I don't want to go to Red Lobster. I don't want to go to coffee dates. I don't want to do that. I don't want. It's just all of these women saying, like, these women having some women having a list of what they will and what they won't do. So women are basically saying that they gave a list of all the places that they don't want to go. And I'm just...
But the list was long.
The list was long. It was a lot. It was like, I don't want to go on a coffee date. I don't want to go to Red Lobster. I don't want to go to cheesecake. First of all, Red Lobster on Tuesdays has a deal. And I would... personally...
I'm not going to no damn Red Lobster for a first date.
I'm not going to lie to you. There are certain things, like if we're vibing on the phone, I don't mind. I literally do not mind a coffee date. I don't mind. I just want to be around you to feel your vibe. Because I really don't mind that. You could take me somewhere and I'm just mind.
I would get the ick.
I don't mind, especially if I like seafood. I love seafood. I don't mind going to Red Lobster.
I'll go to Red Lobster with my man.
My first date with my current boyfriend, we went to Hot and Juicy.
That's not Red Lobster, nor is it the Cheesecake Factory.
I would not mind going to the Cheesecake Factory if it's in the Grove. We're having like a nice little situation. Let's go to like if we vibing, we vibing. I don't care where we go if we vibing. Like I'm not saying we about to eat at McDonald's and sit in the car. I'm not saying that. But if we vibing, we vibing. If I want to go get some coffee, I'm gonna go get some coffee. If I want to go to Red Lobster, a date to me should be utilized for whatever you want to go do. Like
I can't do a coffee date because I'm gonna have to shit 5 minutes into the
facts. I need to be right next to a bathroom.
Yeah, how do people do coffee dates? Like, hello, y'all don't shit from coffee? I'm so confused.
Bro, espresso martinis, I'm shitting in the club.
Yeah, literally.
But like I personally don't mind. I feel like we can vibe anywhere. We can go kart and we can go. If I'm in a vibe with you, it's fine.
I could vibe with my man that is already my man, but no, you're gonna have to spend some coin on that first date.
What, you putting out on the first date?
If I want to.
I agree with that if you want to.
Like what? If I want to fuck you,
but
I will.
I have never put out on the first date. So it's just like, if we vibing and see it, I'm like, okay, next day I would like to go here. Next day you need to set something nice. But like, I don't know, initial reaction to it, like I'm not going to just go on a first date with somebody without even like feeling they vibe first, talking to them for a minute, FaceTiming them, texting, doing all that stuff. So by then you would already know how I vibe or what I want to do. So it's just like, to me, I feel like you could alleviate all them things when you actually get to like kind of know somebody first.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just, no. For me personally, no. I mean, but also it depends on what kind of man you're dating. I think that if you're dating somebody who, I'm just talking about for me, okay? Y'all know I date rich niggas, so I don't know what you want me to say. Like, yeah, I want you to spend a bag on me, period. I mean, but that might not be in your man of choice's budget. Like, you get what I mean? So I'm not telling everybody to think the way that I think. Everybody should think how they want to think. But just me personally, yeah, I want to go to a nice restaurant. I want you to spend some coin. Actually, I don't even think about the coin. I really don't care. Just take me to a nice restaurant. Yeah. And yeah, pretty much. But also, I don't mind doing other things for a date. Like, I don't even like dinner dates, if I'm just being honest. I really don't. Like, I'd rather do like an activity or something like fun. But no, I don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory for the first date. No, I don't want to go to Red Lobster for the first date. I like luxurious things. I like expensive things. I like when a man spends money on me.
And I can understand that. I'm not saying bust it open for a bucket of chicken wings. I'm not saying that at all. But
I'm not even thinking about sex.
Yeah, I'm not saying that either. But it's just like, I genuinely, I don't know. I feel like things come after time. Like, I'm not saying like you got to do all this. Like, they have another argument that's going on, like ordering a tomahawk steak on the first date.
Oh, that's a little much.
That's a little extreme. First of all, I can't even eat a whole tomahawk. I can't even eat red meat no more. But just eating a whole tomahawk, you know how big them steaks are? Like 30 ounces, like 35, 40 ounces, 70 ounces.
I don't even know. No damn
But
tomahawk.
like, I'm not about to eat all that. But like, I'm not about to either also order a salad. Wherever we go, I'm going to order whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want.
Whatever the hell I want to order. Yeah. But what I like to do is I like us to just order a bunch of stuff at the table. Yeah, that's what I love to do on a date. And I love a man who loves to eat, because he'll just be down to do that with me. Like, let's just get one of these, 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 and we'll just eat off of everything.
Yeah, and you can pay attention to how they move dating in general, or like when they order, how they do things. Do you like for a man to order for you, or do you like to order for the whole table?
I don't mind if a man orders for me if we're like sharing a bunch of things.
And the lady would have a salad.
Yeah. I don't mind if a man orders for me if we're just like, you know, getting a bunch of shit. Like, if you know this restaurant and I don't, I really don't care. I love food. So yeah, that's cool. But I mean, if we're going on like a date when we're just having like a singular entree, then no. What the hell? I'm going to order what I want to order.
No, I was having this conversation with my coworkers one time, and they were like, no, it's extremely like, it's not ladylike. They're like, you're in your masculine energy when you order all of the food for the table. She was like, you're supposed to sit back and let a man order everything. I was just like, what y'all want?
It's so funny because like
French fries.
Yeah, there's so many like little rules of being feminine, and it's just like, it just might not be for me. I might not be that feminine. Yeah, I try to be, I guess, like, but I am kind of more. I'm very like masculine.
Yeah, and they say the right man will bring out that type of energy in you, but it's just like, to me, I'm like, I kind of do have a problem with, you know, shutting up, or just not shutting up, but like,
think you do.
You know,
I'm gonna be real.
Not shutting up, but like,
I don't know how much more submissive you could possibly be, and the fact that you even think that is crazy.
Because I'm really not that submissive. I do things out of the kindness of my heart that I want to do, but it's just like, I'm always not biting back, but I do always have something to say too. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I've been trying to, like, you know,
shut up.
That sounds crazy to say, but kind of, yeah. Because I like literally, I have a rebuttal for every single thing. And I feel like sometimes in a relationship, I remember when we went home.
I think that you guys both do, though. You guys are both just strong-headed, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really, you know. Anyways, back to our femininity.
I am in a great part and place.
Oh my God. Anyways, no, yeah, I definitely think that, I don't know, with my man currently, I do feel like I'm feminine, but like I think we started to get to the phase where it's like, okay, now it's not completely it's pretty still lovey-dovey, but like, I've like been able to get annoyed at him, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
which is normal. That's a normal thing to feel. That's a normal, like, you really are starting, like, it's all a process of trial and error of getting to know someone and like figuring out these little things that annoy you. And it's just like, if you want to stick around with it. I feel like right now, if I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest, I feel like I'm just at a crossroad in my relationship where it's just like, I'm feeling kind of stagnant. In my relationship, and it's just, I'm still utterly obsessed, utterly in love. I adore where I'm at, like who he is and who the man that I'm dating, but I am kind of like in this space of like
what's next?
What's next?
Yeah,
I want more, and it's just like, either we grow together or we grow apart. But right now, it's this crossroad where it's just like, we need to be growing something. Yeah. And it's either we growing in our career, we doing that together, we doing that apart. Like it's just, to me, I just feel like.
Which I think that's normal. And like a lot of people go through that when they're in long-term relationships.
And I think that is a thing that, especially for long distance relationships too, but long-term as well, it's always just like, all right, we're at this standpoint, so where do we go from here? And it's just like, I don't want to feel like there's no growth from anyone, like, or just from one person and not the other. You know, I want to always be, I want to excel. I want us to move forward. I want us to like start exploring what the next step is. And that's just what I feel like in my relationship right now. The next step should be.
I think that that's fair for you to feel that way. And like, I don't think that there's any wrong with if it does end up, okay, we're not growing right now, maybe we need to come back to this in a little bit. I think that's completely fine too. And I think it would be, I think it would be great if you guys, you know, figured out what that next step was going to be, grew together. Obviously, like, I want you to be happy and I want y'all to be together. But I mean, if that's not what it is, and at this time, in this moment, that's not what it is, then hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I could understand that. And it's just not, that's not what it is. You know, yeah, I seen this thing. It was just like, every time you tell somebody something, they'd be like, but that's not just that, but it's also this. But,
Get out my damn water.
I know, I'm very thirsty, but I understand what you're saying. And I don't think it's like, we're just fighting a little extra harder right now. Not fighting each other, but just like figuring it out a little, like, cause right now I just, like I said, I'm like, I feel like, all right, where do we go from here? Because I want to move on to the next step. I'm like, I feel like we're about to be 3 years in, and I just feel like it's still like this hamster wheel of just, you know what I'm saying? That like there's no, so, and I'm feeling it. At first I was fine with the way everything is going, but now I'm just like, I'm feeling it more and more, and I'm paying attention to it and I notice it. And I hope I think we will figure it out too, because I have the utmost respect for him and our relationship, and I want us to move
in a better direction.
And I want us to grow. But right now I'm noticing this, like, us just being stagnant right now. And it's becoming an issue for me. And I'm just like, maybe if I just try to like be quiet again, not be quiet, or just like maybe not address these things, or see how he takes the lead. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I mean, while like shut up, I'm like, maybe I should get more into my feminine energy and just like relax a little bit, see if he takes the lead, if he takes the initiative to do these things or move forward in the direction that I feel like I want us to do. But I communicate effectively, and I communicate and I express myself. I've said everything that I kind of want, but it's just like I can only communicate so much until I'm starting to feel like I'm beating a dead horse.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, because we've already talked about this, but like, I feel like you expressed yourself the way that you needed to, and you know, he took how he took it, and I don't feel like you need to like change who you are in the relationship to get that outcome that you want. I think that he's gonna do whatever he wants to do as a grown-ass man, and if he doesn't realize how it's affecting you guys and make that choice as a man for your relationship, like, yeah, okay, I do want to move forward, I do want us to continue to grow and take this next step, then together, then like you need to take a step back. Because I even asked Shai this yesterday, and I was like, do you think that, you know, you like did too much or gave too much in the beginning of your relationship, or even now? Because like, you know, sometimes we have conversations on the pod and we're like, you know, you're not supposed to like give a man everything immediately, like act like his girlfriend immediately, act like his wife immediately, like, you know, just like things like that. She's very caring for her boyfriend. And it does give like wife kind of like, she does a lot of like wifely things. And I was like, do you think that since he's already getting the best of all the worlds, he's kind of like, well, why do we have to change anything? And it's like, hold on, because we still got to keep growing. Like, just because you're okay with it as a man, of course you're getting your cake and you're able to eat it too.
We are fine. We're doing great. But it's just like, to me, I've noticed these things that I want to move forward, and I want to catapult into like, I love you, so I want to move forward. Yeah. But I am not seeing growth. Yeah. So that is the thing. So I feel like where we originally started from was in the middle when COVID first happened. So you have nothing but to do just to sit there and get to know somebody on a level. And now, like, you know, things are opening up. I wasn't doing anything at a certain point. And like, now I'm doing a little bit more, and now he's, you know, focusing more on his. So we're just like, it's just we're in the same chapter, but we're just on two separate pages. And I just want us to be on the same page again. Yeah. And it's just, to me, I feel like, I hope everything that we've done together just doesn't go in vain. You know?
Well, I mean, even if it didn't, I mean, I'm just saying, if it didn't work out, if you guys did end up taking a break, or, you know, breaking up, or whatever the case may be, I don't think anything is going to be in vain or a waste of time or anything. Because at the end of the day, you still learned hella stuff. Like, you know, you still were able to love somebody on this level. You guys still love each other. So I don't think that if it just isn't the right time or anything, like, I don't think it's going to be in vain. I just think that it's going to be, you know, it's just, we learned a lot. We did a lot. Okay, maybe we got to come back to this or something.
Yeah. I'm still in the ring, so I'm just, yeah.
No, I know, and I'm not, because I know it's not like you're like thinking about breaking up. Like, I know that, but I'm just saying, just like, because if things don't progress and like don't, you know, grow, then yeah, you as a woman, you do have to think about, is that something that you're willing to put up with? And like, if you're willing to wait around on somebody to be on their time instead of a time for you guys to be on together. Yeah. But yeah, so we don't really ever talk about Shy's relationship stuff. So
yeah, that guy. Yeah, like I'm nervous about it actually. But I mean, I have to be honest and I have to be transparent, and I do have to like, because I have been feeling this way for a minute now, and it is something that like I can't really like. It kind of affects me.
And
like,
I think people also like people in the comments sometimes peep. Yeah. As well with some of the things that you'll like be like.
Because we're really not even, it's not even like any beef, but it's just like, I just feel like we both just, it's stagnant right now, and I just want us to grow to the next level, and I just want us to get there. And it's just, I'm at the standstill of like, how's it going to happen? And I hope it happens. And I hope that what I'm saying isn't taken in vain or taken or misconstrued into something that I don't want it to be, because I'm not about to keep explaining myself, but
I'm like, you don't need to you don't need to explain yourself.
But it's just, to me, I'm just like, we grown. So what's the next step? We're grown. I'm like, I need some type of structure, some stability. I need something. I need a ring on my goddamn finger. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I need something. Yeah. Something. It's giving something. I need something. I need a house. I need something. Like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. And if he don't see that, then we're going to have to figure it out from there. Yeah. Then, you know, if I'm asking for too much, then I don't think so. But whatever. Yeah. What were you about to say?
Have you guys ever felt this way in a relationship? When you were in a relationship, did you ever feel stagnant in the relationship? And if so, how did you handle it? Please comment below. We would love to get some of your comments. Let's do the advice.
Hey, Winter and Shy. I love you guys' podcast so much. It literally is my little therapy session every week, LOL. I need some advice. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years, but we've been knowing each other since we were 10 years old. We're both turning 22. I'll get straight to the point and just say that he's everything that I asked for in a man. He provides, he leads, he loves me correctly and doesn't cheat. At least that I know of, LMAO. The one thing that bothers me the most is, bitch, when we argue. It's the fucking worst, girl. I feel you. I'm not putting all my blame on him because I'm a woman enough to acknowledge my wrongs, but any big argument leads to both of us degrading each other to the core. Really feels like a competition on who can hurt who the most at that given moment, you know? When everything's good and we make up, we tend to always say how we didn't mean things we said. I need to start reading the whole thing because what the hell? That's just how it ended.
Well, she's saying that the arguing is bad. I have advice for that, because with me and my ex, we will degrade the absolute shit out of each other. Like, bad. Like, I'm talking,
I've heard it a little bit.
Yeah, we will cross that mile. Like, you know, like things that you would never think that you should say to somebody, we will say it to each other.
And you get comfortable because y'all have been together for a long time, and they've been together for, worked together for a long time. Yeah. And they've been together since they were 10, 22 now.
It's like, oh my God. I remember one time I had a friend and I told her about an argument that me and had. And I was like, yeah, I called him a in his father's shadow and he would never be shit in life.
Horrible.
And he called me white trash. And I started cracking up because it was so funny, because he knows that that's something that would like get to my core. And she went on a rampage. I'm like, yeah, he treats you like shit. He calls you white trash. I'm like, girl, why didn't you say what I be saying? Yeah. Because that's some cap. Like, you know, we would degrade each other so bad. And like, that's really terrible. Like, you guys have to stop doing that. Like, every fight does not have to be to the death.
Yeah. I don't agree with that either. One of my love languages is words of affirmations. I do not go below the belt at all. I don't do that. I don't like it at all, because I feel like words stick, and I'm not that type at all. I probably put my hands on you before that. And I'm just kidding.
Oh, I do both.
But I'm not about to go below the belt, because I know that I don't want to. I love this person. I don't want to hurt them. I don't talk to my friends that way. I don't do that. I just don't know. Because I don't want you to feel that these are the thoughts that I have festering in me this whole time. So I think it's very disrespectful.
Right. No, that's that too. They're going to think, oh, you've been thought this
like
forever.
I don't want, like, I think it's very disrespectful, and I feel like you should have a conversation and be like, look, this is what I'm not gonna do, and maybe lead by example and be like, look, I'm not talking to you this way anymore. Maybe you need to follow my suit. You know what I'm saying? But it starts from within. What?
I'm sorry, just laughing. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking of
all the stuff y'all said. Yeah, no, she be going in. I remember one time, this was somebody else, and I'm like, you are wilding.
No,
right
that
now.
was because honestly, all of the trauma from my relationship with Just really did trickle and affect all my other relationships, because the way that I would cuss men out after, they would be like, God damn, you're tripping. But like that's what me and my ex did. Like we would fight to the death like the gladiators.
Yeah, no.
So now I'm like, okay, I don't need to like attack people like that in my relationships all the time. Like me and him were just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was... You've heard it. It goes way too far.
Words hurt me. Words hurt. So it's just like saying something that will hurt me will stick, and I will think about it, and I will fixate over it, and I will be obsessed over what you said to me for like weeks, and I will not let it go.
I mean, I think I would think that with like somebody else, but even the things that like Just would say, I would think it was funny later on.
Some shit be funny, but it don't be like, it could be funny. A joke of me.
Yeah, like, I don't know. He would just say so much shit. I'm like, I'm all these things, but baby, if I make that call, okay. No.
You coming through. I guess the advice would be like, somebody got to get off that train.
Yeah, y'all gotta pack that up if y'all want to be together for real, because that is not healthy. But
it's not healthy. And then when you have kids, you gonna be talking like that. You know what's funny? My
girl, we gotta wrap this.
Shit, I forgot. All right, thank y'all for tuning in to another.
What? Thank you guys for tuning in. Please go subscribe to the Patreon. And yeah, merch is coming soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.